Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to rise and also, as we begin to talk about this deal that was negotiated by Mayor Jackson and the chief executive, actually during a time when we were trying to determine whether we were going to raise taxes, income taxes of our constituents. During that time, there were quiet meetings, and a deal was announced sometime after the citizens of Cleveland passed Issue 32. So the one thing I always say around here is that there's 18 of us with the privilege of being elected by the folks, by the people, 18 in this building, 17 of us plus the mayor. Each of us have our own history. We value different things. Sometimes we value the same things. And so it's okay for me to be able to disagree with you about this, some of you. It wouldn't be the first time. But let me just try to articulate what I feel to be my constituents' concerns. First and foremost, we need more money in the neighborhoods, infrastructure, business loan development, fighting violence, dealing with lead paint poisoning. Now, in my neighborhood, lead paint poisoning is a significant problem. Infant mortality rate, even though many folks who are smart have gotten together, is still the highest in the state and well ahead of the rate of the nation. So I'm being presented soon with this proposal of $88 million of a source of money that we don't have access to right now, but one day when it's over with on the front side with what's encumbered with right now, we will have access to it later. A dedicated money source called admission tax. Now, you understand that admission tax is on top of the cost of the ticket. Some folks have this misconception that admission tax is not my folks' money. We pass taxes on admission tickets on the notion that it will come back to the community to benefit while these venues of entertainment exist within the boundaries of the city. So see, Mr. Gilbert and the Cavs don't have a right to that money. Ms. Jones on East 99th has a right to that money. So I'm not going to condemn you guys for voting this in because you buy into this. We're afraid that the Cavs will lose or it ain't a tax increase. But we have to determine at some point that enough's enough. At some point, we have to give Ms. Jones the benefit of the doubt. Now, Mr. Gilbert, who's heading us all up, has promised that he will give us hundreds of $1 million casino on the river. Ain't seen it. Not going to see it. So you don't have to pay that extra $300 or $400 million. But yet he still comes to Ms. Jones through me, asking for $88 million of her money. Now, the rich folks will tell you this. They make money on other people's money. Rich folks who do development don't spend their own money. We cannot give Ms. Jones money to Dan Gilbert and the Cavs. She needs to have it, and she deserves it, and she's earned it. Thank you, Mr. President.